Even if you try,
Now, if you own the Jabra Elite 75T and you've recently watched our video on the firmware improvements for 1.24, you're going to want to watch this video. This is EBV Man Tech Reviews, and today we're going to take a look at the call quality improvements with version 1.25. Let's get right to it.
maybe you taste different. Hold up, baby, I can't.
In our previous video, we took a look at the Jabra Elite 75T firmware version 1.24. And in this video, we're going to take a look at the call quality from 2 generations of firmware upgrades, including the 1.25. So let's go ahead and check it out.
Make sure you hit the subscribe button and tap the little bell icon to get notified when new videos become available.
Now, before going through the call quality test, let's take a look at the release notes so we can see what's improved. So as you can see here, we're looking at release version 1.25. It was released December 16th, 2019, and it addresses several things. First of all, there's an update to firmware for the charging case. There's call experience, and incoming audio has been adjusted. So this is what we're going to be taking a look at. They fixed, when using auto pause feature, music does not resume in rare cases. So they've solved that bug. And also they're fixing when accepting an incoming call, the audio is lost sometimes. So we'll test for that as well. We've also fixed when resuming a call on hold, in multi-use scenarios, the audio is lost in rare cases. So that's also been addressed. So if you're experiencing that, that's been taken care of. And then there's also performance and stability improvements. So let's get to our call quality test. Now, before doing our call quality test with the new firmware version 1.25, we're going to take a look at the last 2 recordings so that you can look at the call quality from those. So let's go ahead and check them out. Alright guys, so this is a call quality test of the Jabra Elite 75Ts. We're in a 360 environment, it's pretty noisy, and as you can see here, the decibel range is anywhere from an average of 51 all the way up to a high of 82.5. Let's go ahead and switch to the Jabra Elite 75Ts.
And this is what the call quality would sound like when making a phone call from the Jabra Elite 75Ts. This is a test. 1, 2, 3. This is a test. This is what the call quality would sound like when making a phone call from the Jabra Elite 75T.
So now we're going to do a call quality test in a quiet environment of the Jabra Elite 75Ts. If you take a look at my decibel meter here, we're going to see around anywhere from 34 to 38 decibels. Let me stay quiet for a second. Okay. So now we're going to switch to the Jabra Elite 75Ts.
Now this is what the call quality would sound like with the Jabra Elite 75Ts in a quiet environment. This is using firmware version 1.24. This is a test. 1, 2, 3. This is a test. Next, we'll switch to a noisy environment, still using the same firmware.
Now this is the call quality test of the Jabra Elite 75Ts in a noisy environment. We have simulated 360-degree sound, and as you can see here, the decibel ratings range anywhere from 52 all the way up to 83 decibels in max. So it's a noisy coffee shop-like environment. Let's go ahead and switch.
Now this is what the call quality would sound like when in a noisy environment with the Jabra Elite 75Ts using firmware version 1.24. This is a test. 1, 2, 3. This is a test. Let me know if you think the call quality improved in the comment area below.
So now we're going to test the call quality of the Jabra Elite 75Ts in a quiet environment. As you can see here, we'll get quiet for a second. You're going to see that the decibel ratings are around the 30s, sub-40s. So anywhere from 33 to 34 decibels. Let's go ahead and switch.
Now this is what the call quality would sound like when using the Jabra Elite 75Ts in a quiet environment. This is a test. 1, 2, 3. This is a test. Next, we'll test them in a noisy environment.
Alright guys, so now we're testing the Jabra Elite 75Ts in a noisy environment using firmware version 1.25. As you can see here, my decibel ratings are anywhere from 50 all the way up to 82 decibels. What I'm going to do is switch to the call quality coming from the Jabra Elite 75Ts.
Now this is what the call quality would sound like in a noisy environment, simulating 360-degree sound all the way around you. This is a test. 1, 2, 3. This is a test. This is what the Jabra Elite 75Ts will sound like with firmware version 1.25. Let me know what you think about the call quality in the comment area below.
So that wraps up our review of the Jabra Elite 75Ts with firmware version 1.25. Did the call quality improve? Would love to hear from you in the comment area below. See you in the next one.